Good evening, everyone. This is Kai, your business growth project manager. I told you I would be recording every day this week. And to keep my promise, I have stopped everything I'm doing. I know it's late. It's 7 o'clock, but I did stop everything I'm doing, and I came to record this quick tip for you. Today is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's Website Wednesday. I don't even have my microphone on the desk. I'm actually holding it in my hands. Like I said, I came to record this because I did promise that I was going to record every single day. So I'm trying to hold up to my promise. It's kind of difficult sometimes because, you know, I have a lot of clients that I'm doing work for, but promise is a promise. So for Website Wednesday, what I wanted to bring to you is just a quick tip that most people forget, which is the first thing that you need to actually build your website. Whether you're building it yourself or you're getting somebody else to build it, the first thing you need to actually build your website. And think about that. What do you think is the first thing you would need to build your website? Just take a minute and think about it. I'll wait. Okay, never mind. So the first thing you need to build your website is to actually write down the layout of your website. Like, how do you want your website to look? And most people don't even think about this. So whether you're building your website yourself, which you could do with WordPress or Wix. I don't use Wix. I really use WordPress, or tell my customers to use WordPress if they want to build their own website. But the first thing you need to know is, how do you want your website to look? So you need to have your branding colors. So before you even get to your website, you should have already your branding colors picked out. So you need to have your branding colors, and that needs to be incorporated into your website. You need to know what fonts you want to use. Usually use like one or two different fonts. So you need to know what kind of fonts you want to use. You should know like how the fonts go together, and there's actually a psychology of fonts, which I'm putting together a free WordPress class, as well as a more intensive WordPress class that will come in like 2018. But I didn't do this I didn't come on here to sell to y'all, but yeah, with those WordPress classes that I'm putting together, whether the free one or the paid one, it will go through and tell you about the psychology of the font, so you know which two fonts you could use if you're using more than one. So you should already know what colors you're using, your branding colors. You should already know what fonts you're using, and then you need to actually know what layout you're using. Like, where do you want your header? Where do you want certain colors? How do you want it to look? So what you would do is you would actually go online and just research other websites that you like, basically, and you would keep a list of those websites. So whether you're building your site yourself or you're going to a designer, if you're going to a designer, you would actually send these links and say, hey, this is kind of what I want my website to look like. Or take all the attributes from the websites that you've looked up, and you can draw it on a piece of paper. I can't draw, and I do that all the time. So you can draw it on a piece of paper how you want your website to look. So take the attributes that you like from each website that you've researched, put it on a piece of paper, and tell the designer, this is how I want my website to look. Or if you're doing it, then at least you have this layout done. But that is the first step to getting your website built, is knowing exactly how you want your website to look. Because without a plan, what happens? We fail. So that's my tip for Website Wednesday. I know this was really fast, but I did promise you that I would record, like I said, every single day. So here I am recording. And if you want to know about my upcoming classes, I have business management classes. I have time management, project management, website building. So it'll teach you how to build your own WordPress website, so you could actually build it, or even if you hire somebody to build it, you know how to go in the back end and do the stuff yourself. So I'll have that class coming out. So we have a lot of things coming for 2018. But if you want to be among those who, gets first dibs or gets special treatment, because if you're part of my Facebook group, you'll get free items. You'll get free classes that the rest of, everybody else isn't going to have access to. So just join us on Business Evolution League on Facebook. It's actually in the link below. So if you look below, whether you're listening on YouTube or on Spreaker, wherever, the link is below. Just click on it, join our group, and I'll see you in there. If you have any questions, if you need accountability partner, anything like that, just join us in Business Evolution League. So that was my website Wednesday tip, and I thank you for joining me. And even though this was only 5 minutes, I hope you learned something today. So if you're getting your website built, make sure that you actually draw out what you want your website to look like. So thank you for joining me. Bye. This is Kai signing out, your business project manager with KC Enterprises. Peace.